You know you have a lot of kids when you consider doing a grocery run to Sam's as a date. And you bring the dog too. Welcome to Winans Window. One of the blessings to come out of COVID was using online shopping for our groceries. COVID, no COVID, I'm going to continue that convenience. I mean, really, to have somebody else do my shopping? Now all I have to do is put it away. Oh yeah. The hot week started off with a 4th of July party. Hi, Devin. I have to admit, coming back from Alaska to triple digits has not been easy. Well, this past Thursday, we put Josiah on the plane to go back to Alaska to help my dad. I'm a little envious. So Josiah's flight to Alaska was far from uneventful. First of all, he is visually impaired, so he gets to use a white cane, and that started off as a huge blessing because he didn't have to go through regular security. However, Mark's flight privileges mean that we fly standby. Well, when he got to Denver, they told him that the flight to Anchorage was completely full. He could not get on. Zero zip, nada, no way. It was full. Well, he texted us and he asked us to start praying because, see, by the time he left Denver to go to Anchorage, my parents have already left their home to drive north to Anchorage, and it just would have been this huge mess. Well, we got together as a family and we all prayed for Josiah that somehow, someway, God would just get him on the flight. That for 45 minutes, the airlines paged for this couple and they never showed up. At the very last minute, the ticket agent came to Josiah and said, well, I guess you made it on. Not only did he make his flight, he got 2 seats instead of 1. Then once he got there, it was really difficult for him to find where the baggage claim was. I mean, he used his cane in Denver, but for whatever reason, he didn't use it when he got to Anchorage. And by the time he got to baggage claim, his luggage was nowhere to be found. It was this big, huge mess. It was really difficult. My dad even called me. My mom was confused. It was giving me so much stress here in Phoenix. Like it was a huge mess. And so they finally found where to report lost luggage, and they filled out all the paperwork, and they just went out to eat. Same thing. The airline said that they would just deliver their luggage to them, but my parents don't live anywhere near Anchorage. So like it was just going to be this huge mess. Again, we met as a family and held hands, and Mark prayed this specific prayer that if somebody accidentally took Josiah's luggage, that they would just return it to the airport before Josiah and my parents finished eating dinner. And that is exactly what happened. Josiah said they were getting ready to leave the restaurant and they got a call from the airline that his baggage was back. So again, that was 2 direct answers of prayer for Josiah on his way to Alaska.
Now that you want to stand behind it, because the middle don't fall back.
But one thing the sun is good for, drying laundry and making tea. And as you have probably guessed, we don't have a pool, but instead choosing a backyard barnyard in our little slice of Phoenix. Are you being selfish, Fiona? Phyllis was lame when we first got back from Alaska, and I was really nervous there for a few days, but she seems to have come around on her own, even through the heat. Even in 111 degrees, I went to an install. Didn't these drapes turn out so beautiful? Eli finally got a phone. So I'm not the only one that spends time at our kitchen. I'm glad Smiley has started to share responsibilities. What are you making today, Smiley?
I'm making some burgers.
Woohoo!
Make the cheapest I can do. I'm doing a little burger sauce along with it. Make my little burger sauce.
Sweet. Smiley burger.
Yep, very good.
I gotta get something.
Indy has to be the most patient pet.
Inspiration.
So even in temperatures well over 100, we still go to church. It's nice that we have more than one driver now, so we don't all have to cram into one vehicle. It's also nice that we have air conditioning at church now. Last year during COVID, we were sitting outside, even when it was 111. Right now, our church is meeting in a storefront downtown. Right there's our little church, Pella. As you can tell, it doesn't matter the temperature. We're as crazy as ever. Hey, thanks for watching. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we'll see you again soon.